Welcome to the Universe Inside Our Mind. I'm Dr. David Jubb. We have a really great show for you today. It's all about healing cancer. It's so amazing, you know, because in this 21st century, cancer is probably one of the #1 scourges all around the earth, which never used to be so at all. If we go back 100 years, it really was 1 in 100 people who were afflicted by cancer. But today, it's 1 out of every 2 people that die. It's so amazing because today we're going to be really talking about some the hidden healing story of cancer. For the first time, science and never before made known to the public. We're going to be talking about some things and putting things in very simple terms so that you can really have an insight into what this really is. But it's so amazing, you know, because Otto Warburg was a doctor who discovered that whenever oxygen can have, other than remained at least 60% of what it should be, for 48 hours, cells in the body can have irreversibly switched a gene to get its energy from sugar without oxygen through a process of fermentation. So little insight at the present moment in oncology, which is the accepted practice of healing cancer, and the only acceptable forms legally of healing cancer is through radiation, chemotherapy and surgery. No one could say that they heal cancer in another way, because the only acceptable forms is through radiation, chemotherapy and surgery. To say that nutrition or any other way is an approach to heal cancer, that, as far as the scientific world is concerned, is unproven. So the only acceptable way in this world that we're living in to talk about healing cancer is through radiation, surgery and chemotherapy, and all 3 of these processes rob more oxygen from the body. It's so small a percentage of people who actually really have some effect from that process. And when, you know, figures are used as far as the statistics is concerned, it's really a major lie. But anyway, so Otto Warburg discovered that cancer's cause really is when there's less than 60% oxygen for more than 48 hours, cells can have become cancerous. So wherever there's injury, wherever stagnation or plasticity can have occurred, flow less than occurred as well as what it can, mold, fungus and yeast can have occurred. Mold, fungus and yeast is getting its energy through fermentation. And everyone's on a dead food diet mostly in the world, aren't they? They all eat dead cooked food, which is absolutely poisonous, and everybody learns how to prepare dead cooked food, which is absolutely poisonous. There is no spare electrons in any of that. All of it is absolutely robbed, and there is no oxygen. Cancer is certainly not genetic, even though someone can have developed a predisposition as a result of genetics, but cancer is not genetic. Vitamin E and vitamin C does not protect one from cancer. And certainly all the pharmaceutical analogues of these vitamins, which are not the same as vitamin E or vitamin C from nature. Fish oil supplements and all these sorts of things that have come out, absolutely poisonous. Most of those fish oils are rancid and killing fish, the larger fish, which now the larger fish are gone and all the food chain is broken because of that. That's not helping us as an earth or as a people, because studies in Switzerland about 12 years ago show that fermentation, mold function yeast, is on the rise. Low density lipoproteins being raised in your body is an absolute indication of a precancerous condition. When low density lipoproteins are raised in your body, it means that your liver is other than able to process mold, fungus and yeast properly, and things are being transported away from the liver. When HDLs, high density lipoproteins, are low and LDLs are high, that's absolute evidence of a condition of your liver other than being able to function properly. Mold function yeast really acidify the microenvironment of our body. So when you've got fungus in your toes and fungus on the skin and yeast and these sorts of things, that's absolute evidence of a loss of oxygen and oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit simply first, just to give you an idea of things, of what's happening in people's homes as far as mold, fungus and yeast. This is Dr. David Jubb. This is the universe inside our mind. Stay tuned for some more exciting information coming up.